Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Cracker. I'm the guy who made Incident, Jeffy songs or whatever. And lately I've been wanting to talk about how many jet set radio type beats I've been seeing around YouTube. And they don't sound bad. They sound pretty good, but they don't sound jet set radio, and that's my problem. So today I'm going to show you how to make a jet set radio beat. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Get that Hideki Naganuma groove, that funk. Y'all, you know what I'm talking about? So today here we have an example of what a Hideki Naganuma sound should sound like. Not specifically jet set radio, I'd say, probably not, but it's definitely a Naganuma style song. If you want a jet set radio style song, I might have that somewhere, but not on me, right? The first step is grabbing your samples. Samples are very important, and and samples are very important because that is like the base of your song if you're trying to make a Hideki Naganuma beat. I've actually made I've done some research and actually found out that most of his songs are like 90 to 100% samples, like no MIDI, none of that shit. We're just sample. And I decided to apply that here. But you might be asking this, Mr. Cracker, where do you find your samples? I really need some. Well, I have the answer to that question. It's a lot. It's a lot of samples. You could grab the most common one would be the zero G disc samples. There's disc 1, 2, and 3, and they consist of drum loops, vocal samples, melodies, guitars, flutes, all that shit. As you can see right here, I'm gonna pull it up for you. It's really weird, but you see, you got disc 1, 2, and 3, and I'll play you a drum loop from one of them. I guess here's one. You see, like they just sound. You can tell they're in that old era because of the quality, but it works because that's what he used. So if you want to replicate his style, there it is. Sorry. But if you want to get to like more, I guess, somewhat modern Naganuma. Oh, someone's in my house. Someone just broke it. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know who's in the house though. Anyways, if you want more modern, I guess, Naganuma stuff, you could also grab one of the old, I have it right here, Garage Logic Pro 11.2 loops. That's what it's called. You could grab most of these on archive.org. They would have these, and as you can see, they have some samples that were used in, I think, I can name some games that he made songs for that used GarageBand. Sonic Rush, one of the Yakuza games, Dead Heat Riders. It's just Air Gear. It's a lot. So like, for example, we've got give me a minute. You'll recognize one of these samples. Here. Edgy rock bass. He's used these. This one right here. Or like this. This is in Sonic Rush. So that gives you like a good idea of what he's used. So yeah, step 1, samples, really important. So there we go. Now here's the second step. Choose what kind of song you want to make, because there's no staple answer for what kind of song would be a Naganuma beat. I'd say like the style of sampling is like how you can identify what a Naganuma beat sounds like, but you can still really do any genre. Here, this is like kind of like a rock genre. I could play some of it. Hold on, I'll play like right here. And yeah, yeah, I mean, hold on, sorry, I just figured something out. Give me a sec. I mean, yeah, that's you could make a rock song or jazz, bossa nova. I mean, it all depends. But yeah, what I chose here for my example was a rock song, and I'm gonna show you how I made this. Right. This is gonna be hard to explain because I, you know what? Let's start off by each instrument that we use. All right. First of all, we got our rock bass. So this is what the original sample actually sounds like. I could probably hold on. I could like drag it out. Yeah. See how it like sounds like really different from what I did? Like obviously the tempo's different. I changed the melody. And yeah, it's just not the same really. And that's what Naganuma does in most of his songs. He like takes a sample, he just completely rewrites it. It could be like a random sound effect. Like for example, right here. You see this original sample is just like a squeal of a horse. I could grab the original. Oh, sorry. Look. It's supposed to be a horse. I mean, I did stretch it out as well. So this is just... That's a horse. But if you like slow it down, you know, pitch it down, you can make something cool, you know, like a transition, like what I did here. And yeah, you know, like same with the scratch. I mean, this is actually inspired from from like an Air Grease song, but yeah, it works, right? So that's one of the first steps, you know. I mean, if you want any tips on how to make your own cool like sample bass line chopped up, whatever, you know, I actually took one of the guitars from Sonic Rush, and so it's a good sounding guitar, and I actually like changed it up a bit. And what I did here is that I kind of made the bass line match up. I guess the same melody that it's playing, just like I guess with a bit more groove. So it's like it's like the same thing. So yeah, that's kind of what I did. So I guess for bass, you could use that. I'm sorry, I'm not really good at explaining things, but this is the best video you're gonna get. So next step is our percussion. I guess drums. This sample's from The People. Again, I kind of stole it because I thought it sounded good, but I actually found a sample. If you don't know where it comes from, if that would help you a lot, it's from Zero G Total Funk, which is also another Zero G sample pack related to Zero G disc. I wish I could tell you where I found it. It's in one of the drum loops. Just give me a moment. I mean, that's in the same song, but it's not. You know, you got the point. It's in here somewhere. But I actually just dragged this. I think I pitched it. No. Oh, I used format on it, but I compressed it. You know, just like normal mixing stuff, and that's how it turned out. And yeah, that's one of the. Oh, I actually use this for a transition too. I mean, yeah, random sounds can work for almost anything if you figure it out. Beatboxing is cool too, you know. Oh, one thing I should mention, tuning is really important. Sorry, not tuning, panning. Panning is like can make your song sound 100 times better, especially if you're playing around with it when it goes like to your left or right ear, or just having an instrument play on left or your right ear. A better example would be over here with my other percussion. This is kind of more in your left ear, not as much, but it's on your left ear. This would be on the right ear, so it gives like, it kind of gives that stereo feel, like it's widening to, I don't know how to say it, but I think you get what I'm saying. And you know, it just sounds better than if I were to example just change it back. I mean, it's kind of whatever. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, that's all I have to say for percussion. I mean, I guess you have these drums. Yeah, I mean, for Jet Set Radio, you don't need to stick to D&B drums. I see a lot of people do that. So they're mostly making like D&B, with like a bunch of random vocal samples that are like overused. And you don't have to do that. You can do whatever you want. So you get this weird sounding thing and combine it with normal drums and they sound good. Yeah, like with the beatbox, it's cool. It works. And I mean, yeah, if you want to layer it, you can layer. That's what I did because I don't know, the drums kind of felt weak on the low end, and I didn't feel like EQing that, so I just added another layer. And it works. You know, it's got extra percussion in there. And yeah. Next thing, we could the next step. I'm done counting steps, honestly. I'm bored. I mean, besides these crashing things, I don't know if that's worth mentioning. I think it's just kind of basic. This is one thing he does in a lot of songs, where he kind of like, it's like a scratch effect, like a repeating effect, where he like, for example, like, the first two bars play normally, right? And you see in the last two bars, last bar, it starts to like the whole song is like, the whole section is like repeating itself. It's like, I could give like a better example right here. Here you go. I don't know what that technique is called, but he like does it all the time. So I thought it was like worth mentioning here, and I did it. I added it. So basically, I took this part of the section right here, so I could play it. And instead of just like continuing that pattern, I actually I just like repeat it. Yeah, that's like a Naganuma thing that he does. You know, so I just did the same thing with all the other stuff. I'll show you. So yeah, you know, that helps too, you know. Here we have the we have this like a little guitar playing in your left ear. Like, it's all just like, you just have to make it sound cool. Like, just add shit that can work. So yeah, you know, you can add like little verses like this, where it's like kind of like what's that method called, where you like a call and response. That's what it's called. So you have this like guitar, this cool guitar playing. This guitar is from 0G Guitar Odyssey. So it's like a pretty cool pack that has like a bunch of cool shit. Like, I love this shit. Like, these funky grooves, they sound really good. Like, like this is like my favorite one right here. Like, it's awesome. And you know, you could just like grab guitars, place it here, and you see how this like the synth is complementing it, and it's like responding to the guitar. So, and here it doesn't come back because I'm bringing back that the repeating segment. See how it's repeating? Ignore that. And then it comes back again. You know, I guess I'm repeating. Yeah. So, yeah, that's one thing you can do as well. Oh my god, my dog is barking. I hope you guys can't hear that. I think you can. Other than that, so that's, I guess, like the first four steps. I forgot, dude. One last important thing that I guess I can mention before just raw dogging it are vocal samples, which is actually really important. I guess like top 3 things you can add to a Naganuma type beat. And they could just be literally anything. Like literally anything. You could grab like for example, I could just go to disc 3, find vocals. You could find like a random self-destruct. You can use that. You just gotta like chop it up and make it sound good. Give it like some kind of rhythm, or like just add it between a transition, you know, or like
deep thrust telescopic probe.
You can deep thrust it and it's gonna work. Like, you know, you can deep thrust it, dude. And you know, I can show you like a really good example. How could you guys not know the funky air right here?
My name is Tung Tung Sahur is Tung Tung Sahir because I'm always here.
Nice. Do you notice how I got more glitter and form?
Well, I'll play it for you.
Funky, funky,
What are you, 29, 21?
And you know, at first, it's just like, oh yeah, I mean that's just a meme. It's just a kid saying fucking words. Like, what can you do with that? Do you know what you can do with that? You can literally just add it, and it works. I mean, I didn't do much with it. I just like matched it up with the song tempo, but it works perfectly, right? I mean, I guess a better example would be, you know, you just like chop up the sample.
Because I'm always here.
Like, it doesn't, the sample doesn't have to have a meaning. It could just, you could have a guy saying gibberish and it could still sound cool as fuck because it's on, like, it has a cool rhythm. And I mean, I guess that's kind of what I did here, you know. You know, here's the original sample.
Oh my, look!
Yeah, it's saying oh my, but it sounds like alright.
Oh my!
And then here's our second vocal.
Ready?
So it's this guy just saying ready.
Ready?
And you know, yeah, like at first they just sound like vocal samples, but when you like actually like use them, you utilize them, they can sound good. Like, it's genuinely sounds like a this part specifically just sound like a Future song, I'd say. And yeah, don't be afraid to like make your song a little repetitive, I guess. You know, I mean, I know that's something people have told me in the past, that, oh, your song sounds repetitive, but it's not bad at the end of the day. You know, you can repeat your sections, it'll sound good. So yeah, that's one thing you can do. Next is when you have different sections of your song, you can like completely change the vibe, and honestly, it could work. It would work. Like, here's an example I'll show you right now. You see how I use piano as well? I can mention that. You know how many times it sounds cool, you know? So yeah, you know, you can make different sections sound completely different, and it can work, you know, as long as it sounds good, and the transition works. Going back to like the vocal aspect of things, you know, you can have like this cool scratching thing. You just turn into this. You know, it works as serves as a cool transition thing. Especially with this vocal here, which is awesome a meme. You know, want to grab bomb type shit, you know. Another thing is that people try to like, I think I mentioned this before earlier, but people try to generalize the genre of Jet Set Radio or Naganuma. And like, honestly, you could just do anything, really. Like, this part specifically is like a bossa nova kind of part, you know, similar to Villanova from Sonic Rush. I did take a few samples from that song and made my own thing with it. And it's kind of obvious, I guess. Sorry if I'm copying, but I'm not. And you know, so in order to like make things like this, you need like background knowledge and like the genre of that. You know, like obviously you can make a Jet Set Radio song, but if you want to like implement like different kinds of genres into that song, like hip hop, jazz, bossa nova, rock, shoegaze, literally anything. You can like, for example, you have these like cool accents here or whatever they're called, trumpets, um, and they work. And sorry, out of breath, fat as shit. Yeah, you know, you can have like these really cool like you can take like these really cool elements from all these genres, like this like jazzy piano right here, and just take this trumpet and these horns like right here, like just like it just adds to the song, you know. Yeah, I just have this, you know. Yeah, so again, I'm sorry if I'm explaining this really bad. I kind of suck at explaining these things. Another cool thing you can do with vocals is that you can make your own. You could like record some shit and just like change it up, and it will sound good. Like for example, for this part, I want to add some like breaths and stuff, like chicka chaka, whatever the fuck it's called. I'll show it to you right now. And it works. I mean, like, I could play the original sample. It was just me trying to figure it out. I mean, I sounded like an idiot. I mean, yeah. I mean, this is... Oh, I have it pitched. And, you know, when you, like, mess with it and make it sound good, this is what you get. It sounds good. And, you know, you could, like, make your own vocal samples. You could do anything, really. Last part. I guess I could reach, like, the end of the song. I did cheat. I did use my own chords and stuff. But, I mean, you can do that. It's not like... I mean, I guess in most of his modern songs, he does use his own MIDI patterns and stuff like that. But, again, most of it's samples. So, I guess at the end of the song, or, like, nearing the end, you could just add, like, a bunch of, like, you get, like, a guitar solo that's, like, added on top to the, beginning of the song. Change the chord progression. You can do that. Like, here we have this part of the guitar from the first section, and you could still mess with guitar. That's the thing. You can get a sample. You can do so many things with it. You can like manipulate. You can like chop it up, stretch it, pitch it, and like just add your own rhythm to it. And that's what I did here. You know, I mean the rhythm stayed the same, but I just like made a whole chord progression with this. Like listen. And you can see that I kept the repeating thing, you know, and then it goes right back to the original pattern. And you know, I guess you could change up the bass. I mean, I didn't really keep the bass because if it went too low, it sounded weird. So I just like grabbed a sample that had that progression. Yeah, you know. I mean, we have our solo here. That's from GarageBand. That sounds really cool. Like a cool little art playing your left ear. Like I said, panning sounds really good. So yeah, I guess you could add a little transition here. And I think I have the vocals coming in here too. The cool thing you could do if you're at FL Studio, you can grab a vocal sample like this one. Don't let go, don't let go. Wanna get close to you. Don't let. You can actually like hook it up to a pitcher. turn all these on the bottom. Put your MIDI input port on number 0. Open up your MIDI out plugin. You change that port to 0, and you can actually manipulate the pitch instead of having to manually do it like here.
Don't let go, don't let go, hold it close.
And what I did was like I kind of like harmonized it. I added like harmonies because what you can do also in the pitcher, since the original sample already has like the pitch is already fine for the original sample, like it sounds good already. So I wanted to harmonize it. So what you would do here is instead of like replacing it,
Don't let go, don't let go, hold it close to you.
you could just mix with it, like just mix it. So it like keeps that original sample, but it also adds on to it using the pitcher. So you can like do some really cool harmonies, like right
Don't
here.
let go, don't let go, hold it close to you. Don't let go, don't let go, don't let go, don't let go.
And when you like add that to like a progression and just like keep that vocal playing there, it sounds really good. So yeah, like it just sounds like cool. And you could honestly, you could grab vocal samples that like represent the name of your song. Like for example, the name of the song is Close to You, mainly because of this sample right here.
Hold it close to you.
Says Close to You, and I tried grabbing I know I said you could like have like gibberish vocal samples, but you could have vocal samples that relate to the name of your song. So like
Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me.
yeah, I have the picture thing on here too. Like this song is supposed to be talking about the the song is for a game that my friend's making where you basically have to grab a medal, you have to like steal it. So I guess this vocals like implying that you have to like give me the medal, yeah, so that's like you could do that with your song, like with your vocals. You could try and like give it meaning if you want. So yeah, like give it to me, or like don't let go of the medal, or someone's gonna take it from you.
Don't let get close to you.
I want to get close to you to take the medal, stuff like that. So yeah, it's I guess another tip for you. Honestly, yeah, there's not much else to say. I could probably link the samples in the description if you guys want it. I know that the GarageBand sample is like really big files, like 20 gigs. But most of these are like 0G samples you can find online on like archive.org. Yeah, I hope I helped you make your Naganuma song. I will post an updated video, I guess, maybe later if this one isn't good enough. But I just want to make a video like this to like help people not have them brainwashed into making fucking D&B or shit like that. So I'll play a song to you and I'll end the video right here. So yeah, guys, I'll see you later.